Hi, my name is Peyton Arians, and this is my presentation about the Swedish culture. And yeah, I recently put it in the video form, so hold on one moment. Okay, what culture are you going to be speaking about today, and why did you choose this culture? So today I'm going to be talking about the Swedish culture. And I chose this culture because I just think it's super interesting and I wanted to learn a little bit more about it. Okay, what is the history of this culture in your community? So the Swedish people came to the US in the mid 1840s and they settled in Western Illinois, Iowa, Texas, Minnesota, and Western Wisconsin. And I just think that's super interesting because my grandparents live in Illinois. So we go there every year, and I did not know that. And Minnesota is the most Swedish populated state out of all the states, which I think is interesting as well. Moving to America allowed economic opportunities that weren't in Sweden, and this is why they came to the community. Sorry. Oh no. Okay. So that's just a little bit of background of why they came to the United States. What would be important for a healthcare provider to know about this culture? I think it's really important for healthcare workers to just kind of value and understand the things that are important to certain people in the Swedish culture, and respecting religion being one of them. The church, what's it called? The Church of Sweden is a Lutheran church, so it is a Lutheran branch, which I think is important for healthcare to know as well. And children's rights are very protected in the Swedish culture. So I feel like that's also important to know just for healthcare workers if someone from that culture or background is just very, just really values children's privacy. So that is all the things that are important for healthcare workers to know. Now are the fun facts. So these are all the things that I found really interesting about the Sweden culture. I don't even know how to pronounce this word. Let you look at it. That means Swedish America, which I thought was pretty cool. And when a child is born, the mother or the father have to be out of work for a whole 18 months. Which is kind of awesome, but yeah, so they have to be out of work for 18 months until the child turns 18 months old, or is the age of 18 months old. Then they can go back to work. So I thought that was interesting. And when you are eating, your hands have to be in view. Like, you can't put them under the table. They have to be on the table, which I thought was interesting as well. And your fork and your knife have to be in a certain hand. I forgot to put that fact in here, but I thought that was interesting. And you are not allowed to take the last helping from the plate, which is just like disrespectful. It's like grabbing the last sandwich or grabbing the last cookie. You're not allowed to do that. It's considered rude. And you may not eat until the host or hostess has said this word. I also do not know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so the host has to say that word in order for everyone to start eating. And when you are invited somewhere, you are always expected to call or write the host and say thank you for inviting them, or just thank you for being the host. And then the Swedish people really value kindness and respect. So you very rarely see a Swedish person becoming angry in public or just expressing being angry. So I thought that was interesting as well. It's just considered extremely rude, and kindness and being humble is one of the top things in their culture that it is recommended. So they just really value that. And yeah, this is my video. Thanks for watching.